So let's chat about accepting your child that has autism. You might hear my child in the background. I told her to go to bed. She's not asleep, so deal with it. Anyway, so if you're new to this channel, my name is Kaya, and I'm here talking about autism and how to survive with a special and wonderful kid. A little background on me and Soul. Soul, she's my daughter. Um, I found out she was autistic. Well, I found out she was autistic around last year sometime, 2018. We've been knowing that something was quite off about her. I guess like comparing her to other kids, which you should not do. But like little things as talking or the way she was acting. I mean, it was good to compare then, but like don't compare your kids to other kids because um, every kid's different, So never compare your child to another child. And we'll get into that because I'm going to talk about that. So I want to talk about some ways to accept your child and not be selfish. You're being selfish when you're not giving your child the help that they need. Um, yeah, so ever since I found out, I have my high days and my low days. Um, and sometimes I still cry because Soul doesn't talk, well, sometimes I cry because she's not talking as much as I would like her to, or, she's not eating what I put in front of her. She's not doing normal kid things. And I don't want it to seem like she's not normal because she is. It's just you see other kids and you try so hard not to compare your kid to them. That's my girl. Number one, cut off anything that triggers you. So for me, it was cutting off people from YouTube. I love YouTube. I used to watch like a lot of vlogs, people vlogging and people with their kids, and it's this one particular YouTuber. I love her. Um, I'm back watching her now since I've accepted my child. But it was at one point where I couldn't watch her because she had her child around the same time I had my child, and then her child started talking, started doing like the kid thing to do, and my child wasn't doing any of that. So I had to cut off that, it triggered me and I didn't want to see it. I had to accept my child the way she was. And I'm glad I did that. So once I was able to, accept my child for the way she was, I was able to, watch what I wanted to watch or, look at other kids and smile and be thankful that, their mom is experiencing them talking. Their mom probably wants them to shut up. I don't have to really tell my child to shut up. Number two, be your child's advocate. This is so important because it took me a while to like really accept Soul for who she was as far as her autism, and I was like denying it, denying it. Like my child, she's normal, which she is, but like my child doesn't need the help. And your child could possibly well need the help. You don't want them to grow up and be well past the age of 7 and they're still not progressing. So it's best to start them young and get them some help because you don't want them to be 21 and you're like, okay, it's time to get you some help. It's kind of like too late then. You want to get it started early and you want to fight for them. So as far as fighting for them, like it's been hard getting her help. Insurance, everything's taking a long time. But I'm preaching to myself right now because I'm still going through this. You need to keep calling those doctors. You need to keep calling the insurance companies. You need to keep calling everybody just to make sure you're on top of it so your little one can get the help, okay? So number 3, learn their language. So as I was saying earlier, my child has limited vocabulary. So she will like not talk sometimes, So I have to learn her, and I have to learn what she likes, what she don't like, without her really communicating it with me. And it took me a while, but now I know what to do. So, for example, she loves like hugs and kisses, or it's kind of like a love language thing. She loves hugs and kisses. She loves to be affectionate, and that's you telling her, like her understanding you, saying that you love her, like cheering her on. I cheer her on. Like she's very independent. She loves getting on the school bus. So whenever she gets in the school bus, I'm like, "Oh, good job, soul," or come home from school. "Oh, what did you do today?" Like, be very cheerful in the way you talk, and then sometimes that can get them to talk. Um, I've noticed that whenever I'm like very attentive towards her, that's when she wants to talk more. So she'll say, "Mommy," and sometimes, most of the time, actually 100% of the time, she has this little British accent because she watches Peppa Pig a lot. So, she's always saying "mommy" or "why," like why if I'm not giving her something. You want to pay close attention to them and like learn their language. Number 4, love them for who they are. Now, it's not talking about the love that we were sharing earlier. This is something very important. This is something that parents normally learn whenever their child goes to college and not accept the career path that the parent wants for them, or not do what their parents want them to do. They want to, go their own way. I feel like people, parents, I feel like parents with autistic kids have to learn that early to just accept them for who they are, because it's a path that was basically chosen for them, and now they're fighting it. And you get to be there with them, cheering them on, to the finish line, cheering them on, to do a great job. Um, and we must learn to like really accept them for who they are, love them, because of bullying. Kids are so unfriendly, and we have to remind our kids to love themselves for who they are, and we must love them too. So in order for them to love themselves, we must show them too, because we're their parents and we're guiding them. And just as another little kid who's normal would want to be loved, your autistic child also wants to be loved. They're no different than the normal. And I don't like to say that it's normal kids. I mean, they're all normal, but different. Yeah. I would like to know, how do you accept your child? Um, Even if your child does not have autism, I would like to know. Give me some tips, and let's have a conversation in the comments below. Please subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later.